They say cemeteries are for the dead. But sometimes the dead don't stay where they're buried. That's why old folklore warns never walk through a cemetery without checking behind you. If you don't, you may never make it out alive. It was late October when Melissa decided to take a shortcut home through Greenwood Cemetery. The sky was overcast, the wind carried a sharp chill, and the gates creaked open as though welcoming her in. She hesitated at the entrance, but her phone was dying and the main road was too far. She convinced herself it was just a place filled with stones and names. Nothing to be afraid of. Right. At first, it was quiet. Almost too quiet. Her footsteps crunched on dead leaves as she walked between rows of leaning headstones. She kept her eyes down, avoiding reading the names. But then she noticed something strange. No matter how far she walked, the path behind her always seemed darker. It was like the shadows were following. Melissa's pace quickened. She tried to shake the feeling, telling herself it was just nerves. But then, she heard the sound of another pair of footsteps, perfectly matching her own. When she stopped, it stopped. When she moved, it moved. Her breath caught in her throat. Against every instinct, she didn't look back. She remembered a warning her grandmother once told. Never look behind you in a graveyard at night. If you do, the dead will know you see them, and they'll follow. Melissa gripped her bag tightly, pushing forward. The path stretched on endlessly, lined with crooked trees whose branches clawed at the sky. Then she noticed something worse, headstones she swore she had passed before. She wasn't moving forward at all. The cemetery was folding in on itself. Her phone buzzed faintly in her pocket, the screen flickering one last time before it died. But in that brief moment of light, she saw it, a reflection in the cracked glass, a figure standing behind her. It wasn't a person. Its skin was gray, its eyes hollow, and its mouth hung open in a silent scream. It leaned forward as if it were about to breathe down her neck. Melissa's heart pounded so hard she nearly collapsed. She did what she thought was her only chance. She turned. The figure was gone, but the rows of graves around her had shifted. Every headstone now bore her name. Every date of death was tonight's date. Melissa screamed and ran, darting through the graves, stumbling over roots, not caring which way she went. The footsteps followed, faster now, closing in. No matter how hard she pushed, the gates never appeared again. Some say Melissa was never seen after that night. Others claim they've heard her cries echoing through Greenwood Cemetery, a warning for anyone foolish enough to take that path. And if you ever find yourself walking through the cemetery after dark, whatever you do, check behind you. Because the dead walk too, and once they know you're there, they'll make sure you join them.